do the intro.
Blog Talk Radio.
Hi, welcome to the show, and we're here with, what do we call you? Boris?
Boris.
Boris. Yes, Boris. And Jonathan, who's clicking away, and you can hear the clicking the whole thing. Yep.
Yep. I'm playing League of Legends right now.
Yeah, he's going to be clicking away because he's a freaking noob who goes, oh, we got a show? Yeah, we got a show. Oh, well, I just started a game. That's not my problem.
Oh,
anyway.
Totally a problem.
Then we have Mr. Jake.
What's up?
Oh, Jake's a new guy.
Alive.
Yeah, he's a new guy. We'll see what his opinions are tonight. See if he makes it through the show. Who knows? Okay, so what do you want to talk about?
I do not have Cracker Jacks today. I'm sorry.
Oh, no Cracker Jacks, no random crunching from Jonathan today. We just have random clicking. You know, he apparently
it's not
goes
random.
Context. Yes. Anyway, so today what we're going to talk about though is there was a ruling today, Supreme Court level. Okay. Basically, again, no, they make decisions on occasion. Yes, not again. They do that. It's their job. So I know you're in another country. It's not, but yeah. Boris.
Yeah, my name is Boris. So this ruling you speak of.
Yes. Anyway, they ruled basically that the police have the right to collect DNA samples, much like they would fingerprints, if they arrest you for a serious crime. So what that basically means, though, is if they arrest you, not if you're convicted, not if like whatever, just they randomly pull you off the street and say, hey, we think you're a murderer. And you're like, I'm not. And they're like, too bad. We must pull you to the jailhouse, and while we're at it, we're going to take your DNA. There you go.
America.
Yeah. So anyway, the deal with the DNA testing, though, is basically they can do that at will, all they want, fingerprints, the whole deal. All they need is a cheek swab. They run your DNA. If you turn up with any other thing that matters, matches or whatever, then guess what? You're screwed. So.
Well, I do agree with this new law because it could be a method, a way to stop people from doing certain things.
Like what?
Like raping.
Oh, because, raping, like you totally think about DNA when you're doing that?
Yep.
Yeah. No, but it would be, it is a viable way you could actually catch someone.
I mean, what is particularly bad about this?
Well, that's kind of the fun question on why people were fighting it. Basically, the complaints of it are that you can, with them doing that, they can kind of at will, willy-nilly, kind of collect whatever they want because it's the aspects of it's not you're convicted, it's not like anything like that. It's just they say, oh, we suspect you. So what's to stop the officer from going, really, that guy just kind of looks weird. I think you're a murderer. Come to jail. So
yeah, but that's kind of like a whole nother problem in that.
Which is?
I mean, sure, it gives a bit of a gateway, but...
Yeah. Well, all this started off basically from this guy. He was Alonzo J. King Jr. He was arrested in Maryland. They basically collected his DNA. He was found to be matching a thing from a rape kit they did back in 2003, and he got convicted of the crime over it. Part of his defense, he said that it was a violation of the Fourth Amendment. Illegal seizure, or whatever, seizure, yeah. And, so he was upset about that. They went all the way to the Supreme Court level and ruled, nope, they can do that.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't sound like an unreasonable search.
No, not kind of. Yes, kind of no. Considering that was basically something that police department decided they were going to do on their own, without any real backing up or anything. They just kind of, we're going to start doing this now.
Well, a few months ago here in the border, a lot of it was just a judge that start to stop people just because they look like they were immigrants.
Mm-hmm.
So they stop these people, take the papers, and they just get them out of the country. But there's a new law that you can just go and by judge the people, you're just going to you're just going to do something with them.
I'm not sure I'm totally understand. So just because you looked funny, they could arrest you?
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of what, it honestly kind of happens here.
Yeah, but they banned that law. It is not allowed to stop somebody just because it looks like an immigrant.
Right. So illegal search and seizure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They kind of had the same thing going on. Are you talking about in the States that happened, or are you talking about in Mexico that
No,
happened?
yeah, in the States.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's profiling, which is illegal practice, even though they teach it in the court in the judicial training for police officers. They teach them how to profile, but it's an illegal process.
But they can teach it.
You can't do that.
You just can't do it.
Yeah, we can. Here's how to do it, but don't do it. No, that just goes to where stupid laws. I mean, realistically, their profiling exists for a reason. Much like you can take like.
Bears must come from somewhere.
Yeah, don't make the redhead mad. There's a reason they have that. I mean,
that was totally the best example to choose.
That's totally illogical one, yes. Well, we've actually had this discussion before. We'll kind of get off topic here. Who cares? At my work, we've talked about the aspects of like me and one of the guys that's sitting there. We've had conversations like they go much like this. Dude, did you see that bridge jumping thing where like the bridge swing? Oh yeah, I saw that. Isn't that awesome? I so want to go do that. And he looks at me like with this look and goes, "What?" And I'm like, "Why? You wouldn't want to do that?" And he goes, "Chris, I'm black. We don't do that thing." What? And I'm like, "Why? What are you talking about? What does that got to do with it?" He's like, "No, black people don't do that." And I'm like, "What?" He goes, "You white people, y'all are crazy. Y'all go do all this skydiving and jumping off of good bridges and stuff like that. Y'all, that's a white people thing. Y'all are crazy. We don't do that." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." And then like with the same turn of events, he'll mention like something of I don't know, past rap stuff is about the best I can think of. He'll be like, "Dude, you remember when that clothing style or that song was out?" And I'm like, "No." He's like, "You don't remember that? I mean, everybody was doing that." Like, "No." He goes, "Oh man, that's right. I forget you're white, dude." So I'm like, it's it's kind of a profile thing, but it fits. So now, while we're on that subject here, we could get into it really kind of crazy here. Snabo or Boris, man, that's gonna take.
Tell me, Craig.
Yeah, I'm never gonna get that down. It's just gonna be
not the owner of Craigslist, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not the owner of Craigslist. He's lied to you all.
Yes,
he lied to me.
But I have this fancy show. How else can I afford it?
Oh, internet.
Anyway,
so tell me.
So Boris, what is your opinion on interracial marriage? Considering you chase Asian girls around.
What? I do not chase them.
Only Asian
well, anyway,
okay.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
Okay, so...
if people of the same sex is married...
Oh, man, don't get
married, but what is the problem with normal people marrying between?
That's a whole other ball of yarn.
Okay. Then let's touch that bullet by the moment and
it's okay. I'll summarize that this way. Okay, the Bible says don't. The Bible doesn't say don't interracial marriage. And I know that there's people who will call up and say, "Oh yeah, well this verse and this thing." Dude, put it in context. Read it again. What does it really say? It doesn't say that. Go away. Now, anyway. So yeah, so here's kind of my opinion. Y'all can interject if you want.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with interracial marriage. I just kind of think it's one of those, in some cases, bad ideas. Not to say it's a bad thing for everyone, and not to say it doesn't produce beautiful babies, man. Some of the most
just because of the interculture mixing type of thing.
Well, a good example would be, let's say a black man with a white woman. Okay, just a fairly simple, comparison right there.
Okay.
A black man with a black woman, he's going to kind of like throughout the marriage screw up, and she's going to beat him down. I mean, like, not physically, but she's just going to take him to task so bad that he's going to be like, oh, I never want to again. Oh, my gosh. Right? As opposed to, like, white women are more passive in some aspects, and, you know, she'll just be like, why'd you screw up? And he'll be like, and she's like, I want to talk about it. And, you know, I'm not saying there's not, you know, some crazy white women out there. Just, you know, but overall, it's like one of those more, there's a different attitude when you screw up. You know, when you let the actual, quote, emotions go, man. So, you know, now, flip it around and let's say the white guy with the black woman. Okay? So here you got this guy who's kind of like, likes, you know, a normal type of attitude. He's kind of like a little passive woman, that type of thing. And he screws up. Oh my gosh, he might just need to be fearful of his wife after that. I mean, he's not going to survive too well. You get what the example kind of to a degree.
If there's any problem with interracial marriage, surely the same type of reason that you wouldn't want to marry someone so much younger than you, just because they would have grown up in a completely different culture that, you know, there's just always going to be that cultural difference between you.
Yeah. And like I say, I don't have a problem with it. I just think it's one of those, you know, for some people it's great. Yeah. Know what you're getting into, which that goes with every marriage out there. Know what you're getting into. Straight up. Don't do that whole like, oh, we dated for like 6 months and now we're getting dude, you ain't been Boris, how long have you been dating?
With my girlfriend?
No, she's your fiance.
Well, with my fiance.
It's French, but you know, different kind of word. Go ahead.
Well, whatever. It has been for more than 2 years now, but I know her like 6 years now.
You ever screwed up near her and she let you have it?
A lot of times.
Okay, then you're like fully prepared. You know what you're getting into because you know exactly how psycho she can get.
Yeah.
Yeah. See?
Seriously, she can kill me. If you don't see me online, by the way,
is that the deal?
Go to the police and tell them. No, but I know her how that. Yeah, and that is exactly the word. That psycho level.
Yeah, there's every woman has a psycho level, and if you don't think so, wait, you know, until the middle of the month. Yeah.
Yeah. I do know her, and I do still believe that it's worth it. So here I am.
Yep, that's kind of what you have to conclude. It's just, I guess it's a little crazy, but you know, yeah. So yeah. Okay, so we'll just move on here since we've gotten. What would we talk about? DNA stuff? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's
DNA marriage, not that different.
Yeah, so the same thing. Yeah. Well, let's just totally jump ship then and talk about Apple streaming. So y'all have heard of Pandora, I'm sure.
Yep.
iHeartRadio.
Yep, all that stuff.
Yep, a couple other ones. Apple's entering the game, or trying to enter the game, I should say. Apple's in cahoots about it, basically. They're trying to open their own service. They don't have a name for it that I've been able to find yet.
Moneymaker.
Yeah, well...
iMoneymaker, sorry.
iMoneymaker, is that that's the name? Okay. What Apple's trying to do, and the reason they don't have it yet, is this is Apple. We like to charge a premium for what we get, but we don't like to pay a high price for what we, you know, are providing. So they're basically wanting to pay 6 cents for every 100 songs streamed. That, in comparison to Pandora, is half. So Pandora pays 12 cents per every 100 songs streamed. iHeartRadio pays 22 cents per every 100 songs streamed. So that's where kind of that group goes. They've already got supposedly, anyways, they've already signed with Universal Music Group, to which case that gives them all rights to Warner. Then they're working on Sony right now and EMI Music. Basically, they don't have everything tied down yet, but basically that'll give them, if they can get those other two online, that'll give them everything, if not more than what all the other services currently provide, which if you're an avid Pandora listener like I am, you know they kind of circle after about an hour and a half of each channel. So it'd be a lot more content than what they provide and all that. Any of y'all listen to streaming?
I'm watching the streaming.
No. Any of y'all listen to streaming music like Pandora?
No, I use Groove Shark.
Groove Shark? What is Groove Shark? Now we have to go look up Groove Shark. What the heck is that?
You don't know what is Groove Shark?
No, we'll talk about Groove Shark now. Yeah, seriously.
There's a lot of money. Groove
Shark.
Yeah, Groove Shark.
Okay, so what is this? You just click a genre or something?
Yeah, just click on a song, and you're just going to hear it for free.
Okay.
Actually, I was just going to ask you, why the hell do somebody's going to pay today for music?
Well, you would pay for music because otherwise music quits being produced. So you pay for music, even on Pandora and all that. You're paying for music.
But there is this service like Groove Shark. It's legal as far you only streaming on your PC or whatever, and you don't need to pay that money.
Let's see how they're doing it.
Yeah, just like that.
Yeah, let's see what they're doing.
You can probably have ads somewhere.
Yeah, there's going to be ads here somewhere.
Okay. Yeah, well, not in the music.
Well, it's going to be somewhere. They're either going to have pop-up ads or going to have something. Either which way, like I say, you're paying for it one way or the other. In the case of Pandora, you're paying for it by listening to the little ads that they throw in there on occasion. And then they get the little streaming ads kind of at the side. This is going to have something like that. It's not going to be completely free. They're paying for it somehow.
Well, my fiance is an intense user. I'm just going to ask her.
No, that's fine. If she's using it, I'm just saying they're paying for it somehow. So they're getting.
I'm just going to ask her is there some kind of advertisement or something like that?
There'll be something. It doesn't matter what it is. There'll be something. Because, simply said, it's getting paid for somehow. Believe it or not, Craigslist, which we've already talked about once, is getting paid for.
That is not yours, by the way.
I know how it works. It's getting paid for. There are actually advertisements that you'll put in. You'll be clicking along. You'll search for something. You'll come across an ad. It's a generated ad. Somebody paid for it to be there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's getting paid for.
Capitalism.
Yep, it's great. So yeah, but yeah, it's getting paid for one way or the other. The deal is though that Apple wants to join that little game and then have their own streaming music. To which case, I don't know about some of y'all I know are not Apple fans. I, however, am, mainly because you can knock it on all you want. Your cell phone currently in your hand, regardless of what it is, unless it's made 15 years ago, has some influence from Apple in it somehow, some way. So, you can knock them all you want. There you go. The computer we're talking on right now, the interface and everything you're dealing with was an Apple product originally that was then taken from Microsoft and they went and ran with it, and then there was a big lawsuit over it and they lost. So, it's all Apple-related type stuff, like it or not. So the deal would be
what versa, really, since it kind of worked as a pair originally. Just saying.
Yeah, but who ripped off who and who had to sue who? So, but the deal would be in terms of with Apple, and that they always have their nice new little fun twists on it. What new fun thing would they do with streaming music that Pandora hasn't done?
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. Just kind of one of those interesting little things to me. So,
yeah. Honestly, if I ever watch music, I'm probably listening to it on YouTube.
Well, I don't watch music, but I guess on YouTube.
Listen to music, watch music.
No, you said it right. If you're doing it on YouTube, you're watching music.
yeah, pretty much.
Apparently.
My fiance is telling me that maybe, but just maybe, a little banner.
Oh, a banner ad.
Yeah, but it's not like a sound banner. I mean a sound advertise.
Right.
But
like
there's still an advertisement.
Yeah.
Yep. And
it is that bad.
Yep. And then they apparently have it looked like mainly older stuff on there too, from what I saw the real quickies. But anyway. So, have you ever seen Google Glass?
Yeah. I need those.
You need one? Yeah,
I need it. Like 10 years ago, I need
10 years ago?
Yeah.
What do you think Google Glass is?
Well, it is like a cell phone, but in your glasses.
Kinda. It's more like a way you can do everybody's doing the streaming webcams and stuff now where they're like riding their motorcycles, riding their cars, stuff like that. It's a way you can do that, only a lot better. All it is a pair of glasses you put on. The camera's built into the glasses. You can give it vocal commands, and you just record and stream.
Yeah, I know. It is just going to give it like a 6 months, and it's just going to have a new cell phone in your glasses.
Yeah. Do you want
you're just going to have a smartphone in your eyes.
Yeah. Do you want one though?
Yeah, I need.
Yeah. Well,
like right now.
If Google's getting near that, I say they should team up with Apple and make a true iPhone.
You haven't seen it, have you? Have you, Jonathan?
No.
Oh man. Here, let's go get you the link. We'll post this on the chat room for everybody. Yeah, it'll be great. This
By the way, the downside is that it's in glasses form.
Glasses is terrible. I hate glasses.
If they couldn't have found a better way to do it.
Well, that's where, they've got durability built into it to a degree, so.
Yeah, but I just hate wearing glasses.
Well, I'm kind of with you on that to a degree, but at the same time, it's not like these are glasses, but, I get what you're saying there.
By the way, there's a little bit of people in the U.S. that already have Google glasses.
Right. They're on a demo right now.
Yeah, and they are just called glassholes.
Glassholes.
Yeah, because they have one.
They have them and nobody else.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
That's just special.
Yeah.
Okay.
People.
Try to Google glasshole. It is a bad word.
No, I'm just kind of like, people just, what that gets back to is jealousy, to which case there's a whole...
I know, but...
jealousy.
Why do you have to be, upset about what somebody has that you don't? Seriously. I mean,
I've always hated,
happy for them?
I'll give you half a cookie, but if I give you half a cookie, I'm giving the guy next to you a full cookie. Nope. No cookies for anybody.
Well, okay, so what about the dude who, you and him have the same job, but you agreed to work for what, $10 an hour, and he said no to that, and so he's getting $12 an hour.
Well, if I said I agreed to it, then I agreed to it. That's that. I might try and ask for a raise, but if I straight up agreed to it and he debated and got a higher pay, well, good for him.
Okay, what if you agreed to work doing whatever that job was for the day for a set amount, so $50 or something, and then you found out he came after you did, worked less time, and is getting paid $100.
Well, first I would ask what the heck's up with that.
That's what y'all both agreed.
But, honestly, while I would most certainly feel like, what the heck's wrong with that, I would also think, no, don't be mad over someone else's fortune type of thing.
That's where
Which is a conscious decision.
A lot of people just get jealous. It's like, really? Can't you just be happy for each other? So, anyway. So, Google Glass, though, since you haven't seen it, basically what it is, it's a streaming camera built in your glasses that are just
Said this to Snake.
very awesome. Very awesome. But he's seen the video. You haven't seen it. It's so awesome. I'm just one badly. So anyway, the new detail on the Google Glass that they kind of discussed recently was that they are taking the ability for facial recognition out of it.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's probably...
They're a little worried about, privacy concerns and such.
Big brother.
Yeah, which that kind of takes away from some of the joy of the glasses stuff. I want to be able to
but they want to make their product marketable, and if it's very controversial over a Big Brother type theme, well, it's probably a good idea to take it out from a market perspective.
Yeah, but this is Google we're talking about to a degree, okay?
Yeah.
So while Google likes to play we are so conscious on what you say, at the same time, they're recording every freaking text message you ever send on an Android phone. They're using it for content. And if you don't believe me, watch, you have a little Gmail account, go use Google search, and then pair that up with your Facebook, and then Oh, I don't know. Text message a friend of yours that you're interested in, like Little Debbie cookies or something, and you'll suddenly start getting advertisements and coupons for them.
Yep.
So it's Google.
Well, yeah, but that's more kind of hidden in the background. That's not a feature straight up in front saying, "Hey, look at what this can do."
Yeah, but I mean, if we're going to do one, let's just I want my glasses to do facial recognition. I mean, they're expensive glasses in the first place. So I want it.
Yeah.
So, but
I mean, even if they don't have that, like, as part of the Google endorsed Google glasses,
Since your program
it can't. Yeah, it's not going to take long for someone to develop a program that does it.
yeah, there'll be some.
I mean, just search.
Actually,
you could just
there.
have it take a picture of someone and search Google Images of that picture.
Yeah,
There you go.
Actually, there's a Japanese version already of Google Glasses. It's already on the market.
Oh yeah. There's going to be knockoff products of everything.
Yeah.
So, is it good though? Is the question. I mean,
I don't know. There's a bunch of people just saying, "Oh, wow!" And they did not show the real product. So.
I would show you real problem.
Yeah.
That would be informative.
matter of fact, one of the things my dad's kind of big on right now is these Chinese warehouse sales, which they have these bulk to U.S. shipping type things, but you can get stuff real cheap through there. So it's kind of different, but they've got some of that type of stuff too. So you can just Google search those if you want, but my dad's big on them. He keeps telling me, "Yeah, I'm ordering all this," and I'm like, "Yeah, it's cheap stuff, but hey, if you got it cheap, hey, yeah, get what you paid for." So anyway, so we got 3 minutes. We're not doing a good job of rambling tonight.
Yeah,
I know.
Say something.
No,
What do I say?
I blame Jonathan because he's still clicking.
What? No, I'm not. I won my game.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, good for you.
Bravo.
Well, good for me. It was my second time ever playing Thresh.
Oh, okay. How's that going for you?
Very well.
Yeah.
So I forgot to get boots and I didn't build magic resistance early enough, but I still did very well.
Without boots.
Yeah, I had no boots the entire game. And I was
You were
fast.
walking on stones the whole game without boots.
Yep.
Now your feet are all cut up. You're useless for the next game. You have to go hit.
It'll be fine. It's Thresh, man. He's like made of green.
Okay, so what kind of evil parent names your child Thresh?
Didn't he choose that as his, I don't know, fucking Thresh's lore?
Oh, we have to read lores? No, I just play the game.
Yeah.
I don't read no lores.
The lore is the best.
No, lores is for the people who actually like anime and stuff, which nobody
exactly.
does.
It's the best.
Nobody likes anime. No. Ever.
Anime is great.
No.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
None of our listeners like anime at all.
Nobody likes anime.
Nobody likes anime.
Yeah, I'm going to side
No.
with the others on this one.
You are most certainly incorrect.
I do love anime.
You do?
Yeah.
What do you love about it? Never mind. You know what? Never mind.
What do you love about movies? What do you love about TV shows?
If y'all ever seen
Entertaining.
if y'all seen Boris's Facebook, he has like these Japanese chick cartoon things all over it.
Anime pictures.
Yeah, he's just very disturbing.
It is not. Why are you telling me that?
Because I'm telling you it is. You can't have like Japanese little figurine things all over your site.
I can't.
Well, apparently you
I
can,
have.
but you shouldn't have. That's just disturbing.
Why? Why? Tell me why.
Because I said it is.
By the way, I kind of feel like Thresh started calling himself Thresh after he died.
After he died?
Yeah, he was human before, then he became Thresh.
And now what is he?
He's made of green.
Check the link. Check the link.
He's a zombie.
He's green.
There's no link. You can't say check the
This
link.
content is currently unavailable.
You
Data requested can't be displayed.
You can't say check the link whenever nobody else has the link. You can't just do that. You have to give links that viewers can look at. I'm going to have to teach you how radio works, I swear. First I got to figure out.
It's not radio.
But it's on the internet, but anyway.
But it's not through radio.
Let's do radio, though. You're just confused. Instead, what it is just us rambling for the next 20 seconds. That's what it is. We're time filling. We're horrible about this. We don't have commercials. Everybody else would have been to commercial. See? We've been like, yeah. That's what we need.
Well, I've been Naru. I don't have Cracker Jacks. I won my League of Legends game, and yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Don't worry, I'll have Cracker Jacks next time.
Y'all have a good time. Hope you enjoyed the show.
Next is going to be better tomorrow. Bye-bye.
It's over.
What?